Now that you all have created your initial claims for your research paper, now we're going to talk about how to refine your claims and to start making them more specific and stronger for your argument for your research topic. So if you look at your notes called Claims and Reasons, the relationship, at the top you're going to see 4 different types of claims that you can create for a researched argument. So I'm going to walk you through the 4 types, and then I want you to decide which type of claim you have actually written for your research paper. And you can write that type of claim or circle that type of claim on the handout that you got in class today to go along with these notes. So the first type of claim are claims of fact or definition. And these claims simply argue about the definition of something, what something is, or whether something is a settled fact. So the example I have there for you says, while sexual harassment is widely identified as being unacceptable, it is still pervasive in social settings. So focusing on the definition of sexual harassment and where it is located. The second type of claim is cause and effect, and these claims argue that one person, thing, or event simply causes another thing or event to occur. So my example, demanding teachers force students to cheat. The cause is demanding teachers, and then the effect is that students cheat because of those demanding teachers. The third type of claim is claim about value. And these are claims made of what something is worth, whether we value it or not, how we would rate or categorize something. So it's putting importance on your topic for one reason or another. So this example focuses on global warming, and it says global warming is the most pressing challenge facing the world today. So it's focusing on the value of global warming and how that is a very pressing challenge or a very negative event that's affecting the world today. The last type of claim is claims about solutions or policies, and these are claims that argue for or against a certain solution or policy approach to a problem. So the example I have says the wealthy should not be taxed more for their hard work. So it's focusing on the issue that the wealthy are being taxed more for their hard work. So these are the 4 main types of claims. So on your note sheet that you got in class, I would like you to go ahead and circle the type of claim that you think you have created. And your choices are fact or definition, cause and effect, value, or solutions or policies. And then in the next box below that, you'll see that you should decide whether that is the best type of claim for your argument. Is that really what you want to argue? So once you have decided that, then you might want to decide that you need to change your type of claim. So maybe you've created a claim of fact or definition, but you think that a claim of cause and effect would be more beneficial for your argument. So if that's the case, then go ahead and write what type of claim you would like to change it to and revise that claim in the box below that. Now, once you have decided that you have chosen the best claim, then it's important that your reasons, either 2 or 3 reasons, depending on the level of outline that you've chosen, need to directly correlate with that type of claim. So there are several different reasoning strategies that you'll see on the bottom half of your notes here. And as we go through these reasoning strategies together, I'd like you to focus on answering what you think the thesis statement about global warming here, the claim about global warming rather, what reasoning strategy you think would best fit this type of claim. And so in the beginning, we talked about this global warming claim matches the claim about value because global warming, it says, is the most pressing challenge facing the world today. So as we go through these reasoning strategies, decide on your own which reasoning strategy would best fit this claim about global warming. So the first reasoning strategy is location, and this simply names places or where the claim occurs. And I've given you some starter language there that you would use when putting your reasons and claim together into a thesis statement. So the example for location might be global warming is the most pressing challenge facing the world today in our oceans and in our skies. So you need to ask yourself, does in our oceans and in our skies, do those two reasons directly explain why global warming is the most pressing challenge? The location isn't really going to answer that question for us. So we need to go to the next reasoning strategy, and that is effect slash cause. And these reasons name causes creating the effect named in the claim. So you would have to have some sort of effect named in the claim first in order to name those causes. So this might say global warming created by dependence on fossil fuels and deforestation is the most pressing challenge facing the world today. If you wanted to focus on those two types of creations of global warming, then that could work. That could work to name the effects there and say that it causes pressing challenges. I would say that's not the strongest though. The next reasoning strategy is cause and effect. These reasons name the results or the effects created by a situation in the claim. So this one might read, global warming is the most pressing challenge facing the world today by creating devastating megadroughts and superstorms. I would say that this reasoning strategy directly correlates with my claim because it explains why global warming is the most pressing challenge. And that's because it creates megadroughts and superstorms. So I would say that this reasoning strategy right here, cause and effect, is the strongest reasoning strategy for our purposes here. The last reasoning strategy is focused on problem solution, and these reasons would name solutions to a problem that you have given in your claim. So this might read, global warming, the most pressing challenge facing the world today, can be reversed by lessening dependence on fossil fuels and reforestation. So if you wanted to focus on the solutions for global warming, and that's what your argument was about, then this could also work as well, naming those reasoning strategies. So for the second half of your guided notes, what you're filling out for your actual argument, I'd like you to make sure that you have your 2 or 3 reasons written down where it says write your reasons. And then underneath that, based on the claim type that you've chosen above, I want you to decide which reasoning strategy best works for your claim. So you want to think about which reasons will clearly explain your claim and explain your argument. So what 2 or 3 items do you want to focus on to get your claim across, to prove your claim? And so your choices are location, effect cause effect, or problem solution. So go ahead and choose which one you think would best support your claim above. After you've circled what you think would work best, then I want you to look at your reasons and decide, do your reasons actually match that reasoning strategy? If yes, circle yes. If you're not sure, then circle unsure, and be sure to ask Mr. Williams or I tomorrow for some help with that, and we can help you out with that. And that is all of your notes for this evening on claims and reasons and their relationship. So again, this is just another step to try and get a stronger argument and to begin refining your reasons and refining your claims as you research tomorrow and for the rest of the week.